Welcome back to another episode of Skyrim, but I have one life. Last episode we died, so we are a new person now. I have re-rolled our character. We are now I can do this to show you. We got a woman again, of course. I think we're actually the same race as well. I think we're a Nord woman yet again. I randomized her appearance, that's why she looks so odd. I mean, it's a preset, but it was one of the presets. This is what we got. It is what it is. You don't get to pick how you look or what race you are, what gender you are. The gods decide these things. I also randomized our classes. Semi-randomized. I randomized half of it and then I picked half of it. We got two curses. We have Frail, which means we take 15% more physical damage. And then we got Lisp, which is shouts can only be cast half as frequently. Which is also got the class Sorcerer, was the one that we randomly got chosen by the number generator. It means we regenerate magicka faster and all magicka is cheaper. Mage, which kind of goes well with it, which is if we're not wearing any armor, light or heavy, we get an extra 150 points of magicka. So we're essentially like a really good, we have like a lot of mage support stuff, but we're kind of frail and we can't shout very well. As far as our goal in life, I think I'll leave that a mystery for now, but we're going to start here at the College Winterhold. That's actually not our goal, but that's just where we're going to start. But we'll get into our goal a little bit later in the series, assuming we survive that long. Again, if we die, it's over. We start over. I already passed her test off camera. I just cast a spell on the ground for her. She wanted a fear spell, which was not too challenging for us. I've set ourselves up a little bit. We have a little bit of money and we have some basic clothing and whatnot.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college.
Stupid Thalmor.
The pleasure.
I was told to come see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
I really don't want a tour. Do I have to have a tour?
I see. Well, please let me know when you are.
Yeah, we're not going to do a tour over there. I know where we're going. Damn, it is dark in here. Why is there a bow in our bed? Arcane bow can apply effects from arcane arrows. Interesting. Mod added that, I'm sure. As far as our skills for this character, I think our number one focus shall be alteration. The reason being, mage armor shall reduce our physical damage that we receive, and it can also increase our effectiveness because you can get sorcerer robes, the perk sorcerer robes, which will give us 25% more effectiveness with all spells, which is really cool. And then on the other hand, that protects against physical. On this side of the tree, you have protection against magical damage. You can get resistance here, and then up here, God damn, I'm so bad at controlling this. Up here, you can get absorption. So you can get resistance and absorption in here. And overall, you can just kind of protect it. And you can get good stuff, like you can boost we use this to boost our health and magicka. But that's going to be, alteration is going to be like our main defense. Our number two, I think, is restoration. Again, I'm trying not to die. I think this is another one that would help us not die. We can use wards to, again, further reduce damage and protect ourselves. We can use just healing magic in general to recover health. We can gain extra magic regen. And then they have this intervention perk. This is a level 100, so we'll probably never get this. But this would be like the best perk for us. Once every 30 minutes, you just revive upon death. So it would essentially make us immune to dying unless they kill us twice within 30 minutes. Like, this would be the dream. If we could get this, that would be huge. And our third thing I want to do is probably illusion, because I think calm and paralysis are both very powerful effects that can protect us from death. We can either calm or paralyze enemies and then run away from them if we have to. Like, it's like a defensive strategy. You could also use, theoretically, we could use invisibility and stealth to avoid combat, but I don't think I want to go that route. I want to focus more on like pure mage, not like sneaky mage, but I feel like a pure mage would be happy to use calm and paralysis. We're gonna try and avoid conjuration and destruction. I don't know how much I'll avoid them. They both are also very strong, but I don't want to do everything. I want to focus. And I think the focus for us is alteration, number 1, restoration, number 2, illusion, number 3. That's the 3 I want to really focus on. Enchanting will probably be another focus of this character. Enchanting will allow us to reduce the cost of spells, potentially increase the potency of spells, and just generally increase our effectiveness. We could also use it to increase attributes. We could have enchantments that boost health or boost magicka, and it should just overall make us more powerful. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I want to level our alteration and restoration, maybe even illusion, but mainly alteration and restoration, and I don't want to die. Death would be unfortunate. So what we're actually going to do... I'll take vampire dust. Wait a minute. What we're actually going to do is we're going to go into the Underdark or whatever it's called. It's not the Underdark. There's like a thing in this place. The Midden. We're going to go into the Midden because I know there's an enemy in there. We're going to basically like train off that enemy. We did start with some basic spells that I was able to get out of the alternate start mod that we have, because we had access to a lot of random stuff in there. In particular, I would like an alteration. Where's this one's alteration? Oh, all we have for alteration is open lock. That's not going to work. We need oak flesh or something. So I guess that's our first goal, is to get oak flesh. But I want that, and I want a basic healing, which I think we want turn undead.
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you?
Of course. It's my second highest priority in this playthrough. In fact, I appreciate restoration so much, I would like to purchase a restoration spell from you.
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
There it is, turn lesser undead. That's literally what I want. I want that. I think that's going to be the best for if we're trying to grind restoration up, because you can cast it repeatedly on an undead, and they won't attack you because they'll be under the fear effect, and you can just keep spamming it at them, and every time it hits them, you get a little bit of XP. Ooh, a ward would be great, actually. Let's grab a ward. Wild healing is also really strong because it heals you and it heals someone else. And there's a perk in the restoration tree that I saw, I was looking at earlier, that whenever you heal an enemy, it actually hurts them. So we could get this, and it would like, this is meant to be like a disadvantage because you accidentally heal your enemy, but with that perk, it would actually act as an attack. It would heal us and attack the enemy. That's actually really good. I want to do disenchanting first, so we don't accidentally, because I'd like to do enchanting. So we can disenchant everything we can, and then that'll allow us to build up our enchanting skill. But we're not using weapons, so it doesn't matter. We're going to keep the Novice Hood, and we're going to keep the Water Breathing Necklace for now. We might actually get into enchanting first. First level up already. As tempting as it would be to pump magicka, because it would allow us to do more magic, health is what will keep us from dying, and we already have a very good starting magic pool because of our mage class, which boosts our it boosts our magicka by 150 points, and then we have plus 30 from our hood. That's why we're at 280 right now. So we definitely want health. Oh, we got 2 levels out of that. Awesome. Yeah. So now if I do this, we have a bunch of spells in here. I said we're avoiding conjuration. I did get one earlier. The word is interesting. Where's that word at? I'll try that. One sad thing is our mana bar is not accurate. It's not including the like green mana, like the extra 180. It's only showing the base 100. So like I can cast this and you can see it's not going down. But if I go in the menu, it did go down. It just didn't show in on our wrist. Our wrist meter's not accurate. Yeah, this should allow us to block.
Some very important research.
I think we can time block and it can like do cool stuff, which is awesome. And now we also have turn lesser undead. Should be a good way to train our thing. So we're getting somewhere.
Welcome,
Yep.
welcome. We were just beginning.
Perfect.
Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course.
She has a fancier hood than the rest of
There's
us.
some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control.
His might be fancier
Mastery
too.
of magic. You've been quiet so far.
It's our turn to talk.
What do you think we should do?
I'll be honest, I was not listening. I was busy admiring my colleagues' hoods.
Aren't going to weigh in either way? I admire your restraint, but there are times when you must make decisions, even without all the facts. Rely on instinct. Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are
Certainly.
you familiar with ward spells?
I actually just purchased one. I just got one, but I've never used it.
That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go.
This is where we die.
Over there.
When
please.
12 deer kills us.
Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
Okay, ready?
It's no secret. Reputation in Skyrim is
Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of
Interesting,
Sodom.
Stavros Arns
It's an
hanging out watching the class.
I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to buy things from you.
Good to see Skyrim. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Honestly, that's the only reason I came to this class, was so I could have access to his inventory. We definitely want Kato's recital or whatever. But we can store up to 3 spells to autocast whenever we enter combat. That's extremely powerful. We're going to take that for sure. I want Candlelight, the one that hovers with us. Yeah, I'm going to also buy both Oak Flesh and Stone Flesh. I also love Longstride. It's amazingly good. It's 60% additional movement speed when out of combat. I really love Alteration. It's my favorite magic school. Windwalker is just straight up movement speed buff. It's like you don't have to active cast it, you just cast it and it's on. Yeah, I think we'll take the lock and then we're out of money, essentially. But he's going to leave and I don't know if we're going to go do his quest right now. So I want to get as much as we can out of him before he goes. Let's consume our books here.
to anger the locals. They don't need additional reasons to
Yeah, that's 1 of 3. So now we have, I believe I did Stone Flesh, right? Yep, Stone Flesh is now auto-casting. We're also going to do it with Windwalker. So now whenever a fight starts, we'll get Stone Flesh and Windwalker, which will give us additional armor and movement speed. And then our third one, probably do wild healing. Yeah, we'll do wild healing.
What you learn here will
So
let
if
you
we're
make
not full health, it'll top up our health. I think that's pretty good, 3 out of 3. So off to our grinding. Now that we have some basic spells, my plan is to go find a basic enemy and just like practice our skills on them. I really don't want to die. Like, death would be very sad for me. Where's our candlelight? Oh wow, we just got like several levels of alteration. Oh, it's because a fight started, so we auto cast all our stuff. So our goal right now is going to be to level up our stuff. We definitely want to get the base perk for alteration, because it's our primary thing, and we're going to be grinding it right now, so like getting this will make grinding easier. We also want to do that for restoration, but maybe we wait for now. Nah, we get it now. We'll make restoration alteration half cost. Not half cost, it's like 8.5% less cost, because it's 17 times a half, but it'll make it cheaper, which is useful. All levels are going into health. I do not want to die. And basically this is what I'm going to do for quite a while. I'm just going to like hang out with this dude and like grind up our alteration. I don't know how high I'll go. Probably... I don't know. I don't want to die. I want this character to survive a while. So I'm going to grind up enough to where we have some decent chance of surviving. Like, I'll get this up to, 40 or 50 maybe. And probably the same with the restoration, get it to 40 or 50. Before we even get into real fights, we're going to do some training. And then, it's a saying, train hard, fight easy, right? I'm gonna train hard on this guy. Get us some ability to protect ourselves when we get into an actual fight. Mage armor is going to be the first thing we get in here. That's going to get us closer to the things we need on this side, and it's going to get us more effective armor. You'll see now our armor is 160, which is very good, actually. For a level 4 character, that's crazy good. That's like more than like a heavy armor wielding person. Like, our armor rating's crazy high. Like, this character has potential. If I grind up high enough and I'm careful enough, we have a good chance of becoming effective and surviving for a while. Are we even in combat? If we're not in combat, we're probably not getting XP. No, we're not getting XP. I don't dare jump down there and look for him. I don't think I can get out if I'm in now. I was gonna say we shouldn't come down here because I don't know if I can get out, and here we are in now. This is not good. Okay, he's back. He's right there. Let's grab Turn Undead. Ah, bitch. So we have to get past... What is that? That's cool. There's like a lantern. We have to get past that ice wraith to get out of here. I'm very, very scared of that. We're gonna see if we can... We're gonna see if we can test Lesser Ward on this weak enemy. Our flesh is still on. I hear the fucking... Oh, he's dead. He died. Why did he die? If that thing comes over here, we're gonna be not having a good time. We're not having a good time. Okay. We need to get past this thing. What is the best way to get past this thing? Maybe go up here. Does it have ranged attacks? And then go down. Okay, I think we did it. Okay, let's pretend like none of this happened. Let's just forget about forget about that. I'm so sad this guy died, man. I was gonna use you. What killed you? Interesting. Well, maybe the Ice Wraith can be our new grind buddy. If I die during this grinding, it counts. We're GG, reset the character. So I still have to be very careful. Okay, we are in combat technically. Okay. I want to see if we can make our friend here give us a little bit of XP. 'Cause he owes me. I'm going to revive him, and we're going to just like spam him with this one? No. Oh, we could. This one. Turn lesser undead. And the revival is here. Get some XP out of our friend here. That's perfect. We got to level up so we can keep going. We're gonna get health through the percolator. We basically have until he like turns into ash to like spam him with restoration and just get free XP. 2 minutes. Has it not been 2 minutes yet? Oh, it has. Okay. And he's gone. I count that as a success. I think we were like 15 and we're now 23, almost 24. That was a ton of XP. That, I think, generally speaking, alteration's better for passives because it has such defense. But then again, restoration has wards, so we're talking about active defenses. Like, we're talking about literal defense, like blocking damage, I think. Restoration might have the win there. But then again, illusion has the ability to like de-aggro enemies and use stealth to completely avoid aggro. Well, we hit 40. 25% more effect on all spells across the board. Yeah, that's what the magnitude does on a lot of alteration. It increases duration, not magnitude. What about... So like flames was 8 damage per second, it's now 10 damage per second. So there's an example. So we actually got a little bit extra damage. Healing, I remember wild healing was 42 or something, now it's 54. Basic heal was like 10, now it's 13. Like you can see a lot of and the cost went down as well because we got a perk for that. But we're gaining effectiveness already. So we grinded our alteration up to 40. We had to use a Frost Wraith because the fucking our other friend didn't work out. But we got that to 40. We cannot do restoration anymore because our other friend is gone. However, he was able to get us almost to 24. But overall, we're doing pretty good, I would say. We got a few perks. We got the base ones in these. We got one that increases our power of our flesh. Like the flesh spells better. Got a little bit of magic resist, actually 10%, not 20. And then this one is 25% more effectiveness on all spells, which is crazy. And yeah, and then this is just like makes it cheaper. But overall, we're doing pretty good. My plan is to be as careful as possible because I really do not want to die. I want this character to survive for a nice, long, healthy life and complete their goals which I'm not willing to disclose yet, but we do have a goal, and it will become evident what that is eventually. Let's go... What time is it? 8 a.m. Okay, I was gonna sleep, but we're not gonna sleep now. Where do we want to go? I want to do restoration. I have yet to activate our needs mod. I should probably do that, but I'm kind of putting it off. I'm guessing Tolfdir fucked off, right? I want to see Tolfdir again. Yeah, meet Tolfdir in this fucking stupid place. So this is a big decision, because what we do here is going to determine if we die. I want to go grind our skills further, mainly restoration at this point. In order to gain restoration levels, the best way I can think of is to find an undead and spam them with turn lesser undead. So we need a lesser undead to shoot this at. Our friend downstairs unfortunately killed himself somehow. I still don't know how he died, actually. There might be another friend down there, but there's also an ice wraith, and I don't want to fuck with the ice wraith. So our best bet might actually be... What did I just see? Yeah, they did it right there. What is this? What is this? What the fuck is this? Excuse me? What did I just do? How? I'm distracted again. I get distracted so much in this game. Oh, excuse you. Anywho, the point was, I want to level restoration, and we need a friend to do that with, and I'm trying to think of where they would be. There's probably one in Tolfdir's thing, but I'm not sure if I want to go there right now. I think every enemy in this area is like tough. I feel like if we go out and explore, we're just gonna die. Something's gonna attack us and we're gonna die and it's gonna be over. Do I fight the ice wraith? I think I'm fighting the ice wraith. If we live one episode, we won't. If we live one episode, we live one episode. It is what it is. We're avoiding conjuration, but that doesn't mean we're against it entirely, right? Oh, he respawned in his original spot, actually. Get him, Wolf. Why are you attacking me? We got him. Boys, we got him. So with that, we now have this entire section safe. The main reason to do that was actually to go to the next section, which is not safe. Because I'm hoping there's more people in here we can play with. Floating things. Aha! Perfect. He's undead, he's weak. This is what we're looking for right here. There's two of them. We're gonna ignore that one for now. We leveled up, that's perfect. That means I can do this, get more health, and it'll restore our magicka. Nope, nope, I wanna go back in here. That's it. We're now 40. Okay, let's get out of here. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I hope everyone enjoyed the first episode of this new character. I'm going to try and treat them well and get them combat ready before we get into anything too serious. Hopefully, if I grind up our skills enough, we can survive for a little while. But I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your night, or day, or whatever time it is.